All right, everyone, welcome to group break number 237. Today we have an 8-box double up and kind of what we've been running for the past little bit, and we've been like pulling some pretty nice stuff. I mean, last week we got the Burrow Prizm Silver, which there isn't a hotter card in card collecting right now. Absolutely insane pull. And then so the week before, I think we got his base and Orange Laser Prizm Rookie. So hopefully we can get something close to that today. It's been pretty crazy. So let's get into the randoms. 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Again, it is a tier team random, so you get a team from Group A and a team from Group B. And yeah, whoever you line up with in your pairings is who you get. Good luck, everyone. Let's have some fun, and let's pull something big. Here we go. 3 times on the names. Once, twice, and 3rd time. There we go. And Chris on top. Russell on the bottom. Group A teams. Actually, here, I'm going to paste the Group A teams in, and I'm going to go back and grab the Group B teams just so I can just straight copy and paste them into the names file. Here we go. Group A teams. Here we go. 3 times. Once, twice, and 3rd time. Washington on top. Eagles on the bottom. The Washington Commanders, that is. I should change that team name at some point. And 3 times. Once, twice, 3rd time. The Bucks on top. And the Seahawks on the bottom. All right. Chris, you got Washington and the Bucks. Jack with the Bengals and the Titans. Good luck. Hopefully we get some Burrows. Russell, the Ravens and Cardinals. Paul with the Bills and Patriots. Scott with the Lions and Jets. Tony with the Chargers and Raiders. Stephanie with the Packers and Falcons. Carl with the Broncos and the Giants. Trevor with the Jaguars and Steelers. Russell with the Dolphins and Panthers. Dushu with the Vikings and Bears. Brian with the Chiefs and the Browns. Joseph with the Colts and the Rams. Ron, you got the Cowboys and Saints. Trevor with the 49ers and Texans. And Russell with the Eagles and Seahawks. There are your teams. I'll get them copied over in 1 second to the team viewer. And I just have to go yell at my cat quickly because she is being a bit of a demon. Alright, make sure these. Just gotta make sure that they turned up correctly. Why did this not copy correctly? There we go. That is definitely what I wanted. Alright. Let me just double check all the names here. Packers and Falcons is correct. Bears and Vikings is correct. Washington and Tampa Bay is correct. Alright. And Colts and Rams. If Colts and Rams are correct, they're probably all going to be correct. Colts and Rams. Those are all correct. Raiders and Chargers. Yep. Those are all good. Alright. Let me get that flipped over. And that up on the viewer here. So here we go. Yeah. Again, looking forward to this break. Gonna be a lot of fun. So again, there are spots left in hockey and basketball. Basketball's got 5 left. It's a double up full of 1920 product. So again, similar format to this where it's you get a team from Group A and a team from Group B, and then hockey is Trilogy, Series 2 and Series 1 mixer. So 4 boxes of Trilogy Hobby, 2 of Series 2 Hobby, and 2 of Series 2 Retail, all from 2021. That is, again, half full, so 1 team per spot there. But yeah, should be fun all around. So I don't see anything in the chat for trades. Let's get started. We'll start off with our favorite Chronicles and move into Prizm. There we go. Alright, there we go. Box one. And I mean, good name on the back already. So here we go. Namath for the Jets. Swift for the Lions. From for the Bills. Ruggs for the Raiders. And got our first Herbert out of the gate for the Chargers. Herbert for the Chargers. Nice little start. And Chronicles. You're looking for, like, obviously the top rookies and, like, especially the rookie, like, silver prisms and stuff. The Prizm black silvers. But Buck is for the Bears. Kelly for the Chargers. Juju for the Steelers on the pink. Jefferson for the Vikings. And Chin for the Panthers. You know, it's a good little kind of, like, fun product just to, you know, every once in a while we'll get something nice out of it. So, Favre for the Packers. Gronk for the Bucks. Higgins for the Bengals. From for the Bills. And Rieger for the Eagles. And again, like, the cheap, like, the low-end rookies, like, add up over time. So, Claypool for the Steelers. Young for Washington. Landry for the Browns. Love for the Packers. And Mims for the Jets. You know, if you have a bunch of, you know, $1, $2, $3 cards popping out, then that's generally good. Thielen for the Vikings. Baker for the Browns. Taylor for the Colts on the pink. Hurts for the Eagles. And Davis for the Bills. I just like the format of Chronicles. Jones for the Falcons. Hurts for the Eagles. Newton for the Patriots. Judy for the Broncos. And T. Higgins for the Bengals. So, it's very rookie heavy. And again, as much as it's like the rookies don't carry a ton of value, they do add up over time. Brady for the Bucks. And you can get some decent ones every once in a while. Hill for Kansas City. Joe Burrow on the pink Gridiron Kings for the Bengals. James Robinson for the Jaguars. And Piran for the Jets. I rotated my sleeves one way because the openings were on one side and now they're on the other side. Let's rotate them the other way. Makes it a lot easier when they're all facing the same way to clean them up as we go along. There we go. Sanders for the Lions. Davis for the Bills. Lewis for the Ravens. Clear of CeeDee Lamb for the boys. And Moss for the Bills. There's Blaster 1. Not the worst, not the best. Just kind of like existed. Which again, is fine. God, that really didn't want to open up. Empty. One pack did not want to stay in, but here we go. Elway for the Broncos, Metcalf for the Seahawks, Eason for the Colts, Taylor for the Colts, and Swift for the Lions. Good names to start us off. Martin for the Jets, Taylor for the Colts, Diggs for the Bills, Judy for the Broncos, Robinson for the Jaguars. And again, apologies. You can hear my cat in the background. She is trying to get attention. Falk for the Rams, Smith for the Bears, Gibson for Washington, Moss for the Bills, and Jefferson for the Vikings. Oops, sorry. That one is fine. Hang on one second. Sorry, she's starting to scratch the door, and that is where I draw the line. She can meow, but she can't scratch, and she's right back to scratching. Rodgers for the Packers, Burrow for the Bengals. We got a silver prism coming up. Herbert for the Chargers on the pink. Ooh, nice silver prism black of Tua for the Dolphins, and CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys. Nice pack there. Joey B, Herbert Pink, Tua Silver Prizm Black. That is what you like to see. These are just regular sleeves. There we go. See, this is why you open up Chronicles, because sometimes you can get some nice stuff. And like, you know, you normally like Looney and Tooney your way through the product. Higgins for the Bengals, Dawkins for the Eagles, Love for the Packers, Burrow for the Bengals on the clear, and Love for the Packers on the P. So, especially when you get the good QB runs, really good. Alright, next up. Cook for the Vikings, CH for Kansas City, Brown for the Titans, Moss for the Bills, and CH for Kansas City. Next pack. Mahomes for Kansas City, Ridley for the Falcons, Tua for the Dolphins, CH for Kansas City, and Burrow for the Bengals. So, again, just hitting a good blaster here. Hitting QBs, good rookies, the right sets, things you love to see. And last pack of the second Chronicles blaster. Tree does very, very nice. Alexander for the Seahawks, Malik Taylor for the Packers, Jordan Love for the Packers, Tua for the Dolphins, and CeeDee Lamb for the boys. There we go. Pretty, that second blaster definitely delivered. All right. Prizm blaster numero 1. Here we go. Again, we can see if we can top last week's pull. It's going to be pretty tough. But I'd take a good silver. A good silver. You know, it doesn't have to be a tier 1. It'd be nice. But any good tier 1. Or like any like tier 2, tier 3. Like a recognizable name. Allen for the Chargers. Wilson for the Seahawks. Fromm for the Bills. And Dallas for the Seahawks. On the orange lasers. Again, all Prizm gets sleeved and top loaded. All rookies at least, so. Lamar Jackson for the Ravens, Westbrook for the Jaguars, McCaffrey for the Panthers, and Trey Boston for the Panthers. On the orange lasers. Next up, Watt for the Texans, Bruce for the Rams, Ayuk for the 49ers, and Prescott for the Cowboys. Ayuk's not bad. I'll see like a Jonathan Taylor orange lasers at some point. Roethlisberger for the Steelers, Harry for the Patriots, Hendricks for the Vikings, and Pittman Jr. for the Colts. White for the Bills, Hopkins for the Cardinals, Hurts for the Eagles, nice one there. Fitzpatrick for the Steelers. And anytime you get a big rookie QB, it's always a good thing. Because if they do well in the postseason, then, I mean, well, we've seen what happens. So, good little front line here. And here's our silver. Manning for the Colts. Mixon for the Bengals. Davis for the Bills on the rookie silver. Not bad. Eckler on the hype for the Chargers. He, not bad, I would say. Again, a few weeks ago would have been a different story, but had a really good game in the playoffs. So I don't know how much his value's gone up, but he had a good game. So it looks like he'll probably be a staple on the Bills for a little bit. You could do a lot worse than him, that's for sure. So that's the way to look at it. know, it could have been like from, for example. Here we go. Love for Washington, McCaffrey for the Panthers, Eason for the Colts, and Ruggs for the Raiders. That would have been a really good pack like 6 months ago. Maybe a little bit longer ago. At release, it would have been pretty solid, but now not so much. Allen for the Jaguars, Anderson for the Bengals, Bruce for the Rams, and Drake for the Cardinals. Boykin for the Ravens, Kendricks for the Vikings, Bowden Jr. for the Raiders, and Hicks for the Bears. Brucey for the Patriots, Hilton for the Colts, Hopkins for the Cardinals, and Hamler for the Broncos. So far, so good. Blaster one was not bad. Johnson for the Steelers, Jones for the Packers, Ojemudia for the Broncos on the rookie, and Cooks for the Texans on the Orange Lasers. And a lot of could be worse. Allen for the Bills, Parker for the Dolphins, and McInnes for the Patriots with Keyshawn Vaughn on the emergent for the Bucks. All right. Blaster 2 down. Definitely worse than Blaster 1. I mean, a silver rookie will always trump pretty much everything, especially when you have a good QB in there as well. And I felt like the regular rookies were just slightly stronger. So. Here we go. Blaster number 3. Feel like it's been a while since we hit a nice Herbert. Stafford for the Lions, Carson for the Seahawks. Well, deja vu, Hurts for the Eagles, and Bond for the Saints. Second Hurts. It's a really bad dad joke that I can make right now, but I'm using all of my willpower to refrain from it. So there we go. I think we got a jersey card here. Yep. Reed for the Ravens, Brown for the Bills, and Jalen Reagor for the Eagles on the premier rookie jersey, and Fitzgerald for the Cardinals. Go. Nelson for the Colts, Thomas for the Panthers, Gandy Golden for Washington, and James Jr. for the Chargers. Yeah. Not so sure about their new team name. I actually like football team better than Commanders. Although I do like how people are calling them the Charmanders. Watson for the Texans, Adams for the Seahawks, Kittle for the 49ers, and Blackman for the Colts. Williams for the Dolphins, Culpepper for the Vikings, CH for Kansas City, not bad, and Crowder for the Jets. And last pack, this will be our silver. Martin for the Jets, Chubb for the Browns, Amendola for the Lions, and Breeze for the Saints. All right, halfway through Prizm. Let's keep it rolling. It hasn't been bad. It's been, I think it's been solid, like above average. I mean, 2 Hurts is great. CH isn't bad. Again, the Silver Davis probably isn't the worst. Well, it isn't the worst, so. Robinson for the Bears. Thielen for the Vikings. Well, there's a Herbert. Why not? And a Ruggs right behind it. Again, if this was like 3 months ago, this is an insane pack. But now it is a really, really, really good pack because you got a Herbert. And the other card, not so good. Allen for the Jaguars, Anderson for the Bengals, Howard for the Bucks, and White for the Bucks. Boykin for the Ravens, Alexander for the Seahawks, Chin for the Panthers, and Amendola for the Lions on the orange lasers. Brucey for the Patriots, Hilton for the Colts, Donald for the Rams, Hamler for the Broncos on the orange lasers. Is this a jersey card? No, I think it's just the extra with the kid reporter. Johnson for the Steelers, Hunter for the Vikings, Wilson for the Bengals, wrong Bengals rookie, Campbell for the Colts. Allen for the Bills again, Parker for the Dolphins, Samuel for the 49ers, Rieger for the Eagles. He did not look good in the playoffs. All right. Blaster 5 of Prizm, 7 of the break. Again, all things considered, pretty solid. 1 Herbert, 2 Hurts, good silver, 2 silver Prizm black from Chronicles. You take all of this all the time. Jackson for the Bears, Smith for the Vikings, Van Jefferson for the Rams, and Kinlaw for the 49ers. I mean, hey, Rams rookie isn't the worst heading into the Super Bowl. Uzuma for the Bengals, Norman for the Bills, Kirk for the Cardinals, and Garoppolo for the 49ers. Certainly he was playing through a lot of injuries. Minshew for the Jaguars, Rodgers for the Packers, Keyshawn Vaughn for the Bucks on the rookie, and Butler for the Titans. Fitzpatrick for the Dolphins, Fitzpatrick for the Steelers, Smith for the Saints, and Watkins for the Eagles. Ocho Cinco for the Bengals, Montana for the 49ers, DeGuara for the Packers on the rookie, and Moore for the Colts. Orange lasers. And last pack of this blaster, Ingram for the Ravens, Cole for the Jaguars, and Jordan for the Saints on the silver with Devontae Adams. Go hard or go home for the Packers. Last blaster here. That blaster is a little bit on the quiet side. But again, if we get even if we don't get one of the big QBs in this, hitting 3 of them in 8 blasters is definitely not the worst. The silver from Chronicles is also a nice pull. Again, the Davis silver is nice. So here we go. Gordon for the Broncos, Ramsey for the Rams, Ekpenogene for the Dolphins, and Okwara for the Lions. I need sleeves. It's amazing how quickly you run out of them when you sleeve up every like second, third card. Well, not second, third card, but 10 cards of blaster. All right. Next pack. That looks like it is Ramsey. Ngakwe for the Jaguars. Beckham Jr. for the Browns. Barr for the Vikings, and Ramsey for the Rams. Thomas for the Ravens, Fitzgerald for the Cardinals. Chase Young for Washington, not bad. Barkley for the Giants. Not bad. Again, I know he was injured, but definitely not the worst. Njoku for the Browns, Newton for the Patriots, Adams for the Packers, and Hasty for the 49ers on the rookie orange lasers. Well, I think we're going to need a big silver to save this box. But again, all it takes is a good orange lasers maybe. Diggs for the Bills, Cook for the Saints, Kelly for the Chargers, and Tucker for the Ravens. And last pack, let's get something big. Let's end on a big note here. All right, let's save the silver for the end. Fireworks with Kittle for the 49ers, Doyle for the Colts, Ogden for the Ravens, and, well, it's a rookie, but it's folded for the Titans. So not the biggest one, but hey, it's a silver rookie. Better than silver base most of the time, so you take the wins where you can get them, I guess. Yeah, overall, I mean, obviously, nowhere near as insane as last week, but when you end up with, like, 2 Hertz base prisms, 1 Herbert, the 2 silver prism black, and then the 2 silvers. Fulton not being the best, but Davis being pretty solid. It was a pretty solid break overall. So that is 237 football mixer. Next week will be our final 2 football breaks. It will be on Friday, so keep an eye out for those. I think they'll be on Friday. That date might change, but probably on Friday. We'll see. But final 2 breaks, and it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah. See them for those breaks.